Good morning, Course 1. Mr. Belke back with another lesson for your enjoyment. Today we're going to be working on lesson 99, which is fraction decimals and percent equivalents. So let's get started. Fractions, decimals, and percents are three different ways that we can express parts of a whole. Okay, so today we're going to look at how we can change from one to another. So let's start with the fraction 1/2. If I want to turn 1/2 into a decimal, I can simply take 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2. 1 is the same as 1.0. Okay, so 2 goes into 1 0 times. 0 times 2 is 0. Subtract, I get 1. Bring down the 0. 2 goes into 10. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract, I get nothing. And so I am done. So 1/2 as a decimal is 0.5. Now, if I want to turn 1/2 into a percent, I can simply multiply it by 100%, which is 100 over 1, right? Okay, 1 times 100 is 100. 2 times 1 is 2. 100 divided by 2 is 50%. Okay? What if I start with the decimal 3/10? Well, 3/10 converted to a fraction is pretty simple. It's 3/10, which as a fraction is 3/10. Okay? Now, if I wanted to convert this into a percent from that, I could take 3/10 times 100%. If I'm multiplying by 100, I have 2 zeros, so I'm moving the decimal 2 places, and that would give me 30%. Okay? The last one we're looking at is 40%. Now, what if I start with a percent and I want to get it to a fraction and a decimal? Well, 40% is the same as 40%. Per means out of, cent, century, 100. So 40% is 40 hundredths, which would reduce down to 4/10, which I could divide both of those by 2, and that would reduce down to 2/5. Okay? Now, as a decimal, 40%, remember we said that was 40 hundredths? Well, 40 hundredths written as a decimal would be 40 hundredths, which could also be written as 4/10. Okay? So that's how you convert between fractions, decimals, and percents. Now, pause the video here, and why don't we do I, J, K, and L. I, J, K, and L. Pause the video now, and then come back when you're done. All right, so we're looking at 12 hundredths. All right, 12 hundredths, we want to convert that to a fraction for letter I. So 12 hundredths could simply be written as 12 hundredths. Can we reduce that? Sure, we can divide by 2 over 2, and I'd get 6. Oh no, broken pencil. Switch that out, always good to have more than one. So 6/50ths, can I reduce that? Sure enough, divide by 2 again. 6 divided by 2 is 3, 50 divided by 2 is 25. Can I reduce that? Nope. So that's my answer for letter I. And then if we look at J, 12 hundredths, just what I have here, is the same as 12%. But let's take a look at this way. So if I only know this, 12 hundredths, I can multiply it by 100%. And if I multiply it by 100, 2 zeros, so I'm moving the decimal 2 places. So that would equal 12%. All right? And let's see, K and L, we're going to start out with 5%. Okay? So 5% was 5%. 5 out of 100. Can I reduce that? Sure, I can divide by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 100 divided by 5 is 20. So as a reduced fraction, it would be 1/20th. And then to turn it into a decimal number, 5% would be 5/100ths. 5/100ths can be written as 0.05, 5 in the hundredths place. That's it. If you have any questions, you can call, text, email, or join me online live tomorrow between 9 and 10 o'clock. Have a fantastic day.